The EC also explained how relevant authorities must establish senator selection venues, manage traffic, install surveillance cameras, and ensure transparency. It noted that particular care will be given to provinces with a history of democratic citizens such as Shimane and Nakhon Ratchasima province. The MP elections must take place within 150 days after organic laws take effect on December 11th or by May the 9th, 2019. The process of defining election constituencies are expected to be completed by November 10th.
Now, according to the Secretary General of the National Economic and Social Development Board, or NESDB, the National Strategic Plan has been completed and submitted to the National Legislative Assembly, or NLA, for approval. NESDB Secretary General Tesapon Sirisampan explained that the plan seeks to enhance and develop the potential of human capital, ensure justice, and reduce social disparities, as well as strengthen the economy and enhance competitiveness on a sustainable basis. The plan will also promote environmentally sustainable growth to bring about national stability, prosperity, and sustainability. Lastly, it is also expected to enhance the efficiency of state administration and promote good governance. The NESDB recently held its annual meeting to raise public awareness on driving strategic national development at Impact Exhibition Center in Nonthaburi Province. The meeting allowed members of the public to submit their suggestions on the various areas of development.
The government plans to amend outdated legislation on licenses and permits next month to help reduce the private sector's costs of complying with the processes required by law. Minister attached to the Prime Minister's office, Kopsak Putakun, has presided over a meeting of the committee responsible for implementing and expediting work under the government's policy. The meeting discussed the progress of the project to amend legislation on licenses and permits issued by government units. In the first phase, the project will deal with laws on visa and work permit applications. In the next phase, project authorities will work with the Ministry of Tourism and Sports to revise laws that obstruct tourism. The minister expressed confidence that the project will help save 50 to 100 billion baht per year in private expenses.
Meanwhile, the Public Relations Department and the Committee for the Urgent Implementation of Reform Plans has jointly held a final public hearing in the Central Region on a media ethics bill before submitting feedback to the Cabinet and the National Legislative Assembly, or NLA. The final hearing was held in Bangkok. The previous 3 hearings were held in the provinces of Phitsanulok, Khon Kaen, and Songkhla. The forum explained approaches to reforming the press, information technology, and details of ethical journalism bill. According to organizers, the bill includes the establishment of a council of the press made up of representatives of 5 related professions and 4 experts from related sectors. The council's duties are to ensure freedom of the press, improve media standards, and govern members of the media according to a code of ethics. The hearing later shifted to a discussion among public relations experts, lawmakers, and members of the subcommittee to draft the Media Ethics Act. Bunlet Kachayutade, a senior member of the press and former member of the now-defunct National Reform Council, raised concerns about a section of the bill regarding freedom of the press. The draft law states that the Council of the Press would oversee matters related to the freedom of the press. Bunlet argued that more effort may be needed to secure freedom of the press and press silence.
The government-appointed committee in charge of the decentralization of power to local administrative organizations has approved a set of criteria related to budget allocation for fiscal year 2019. Deputy Prime Minister for Legal Affairs Wisnu Khurgam chaired a meeting of the committee to discuss the budget allocation criteria. The meeting resolved to approve a proposal of the Subcommittee on Finance, Fiscal and Budget Affairs to allocate tax revenue and general subsidies to local administrative organizations in fiscal year 2019, which begins on October 1st. The discussion also approved 3 announcements on the criteria for tax revenue allocation, VAT revenue allocation, and a general subsidy allocation, each of which will be published in the Government Gazette before coming into effect.
And finally, in our national segment, The Department of National Parks, Plants, and Wildlife, or DNP, will request that the National Anti-Corruption Commission, or NACC, probe a former director that used his position to take possession of forest land in kHz after a court sentenced him to 3 months in jail and a 5,000 baht fine for building a vacation home there. According to Chaiwat Limlikit Akson, director of the Conserve the Land Office 10 Udon Thani, evidence was found that the former director of the Office of National Parks, Samak Donapi, had taken possession of a 4-rai plot of land where he constructed a vacation home. The discovery was made during a reclamation mission in 2005 on kHz. Samak was found guilty of encroachment and given a suspended sentence of 3 months in jail and a 5,000 baht fine, along with an order to vacate the land. The former director had previously taken civil action against Chaiwat, accusing him of abuse of power and libel. Director Chaiwat, who is also an advisor to the National Parks and Wildlife Conservation Special Operation Unit, is now planning a countersuit and will call on the NACC to probe Samak for further violations.
Those were our national stories. Up next, it is local news. The Chinese government's top diplomat says there was no cause for panic over friction between Beijing and Washington. Meanwhile, the Russian foreign minister points out that the U.S. president this week accused China, not Russia, of interfering in U.S. elections. Details in the global news when we come back.
Fly for points and redeem air tickets, stays, and privileges at top hotels and stores, or even your dream vacation. With the Flyer Bonus Card, your every Bangkok Airways trip brings the possibility of special privileges from our selected partners. Flyer Bonus. Earn points, get rewards, fly across the globe. Find out more by visiting flyerbonus.com. Asia's Boutique Airlines.
Thailand's travel selection with the Ministry of Tourism and Sport and the Tourism Authority of Thailand.
There are countless ways to have a wedding, but few places that can bring your special day to life. Thailand Travel Selection goes where wedding dreams come true, to Hua Hin Marriott Resort and Spa. With its pristine beach and warm, elegant decor, Resort and Spa features all that makes Hua Hin a breathtaking destination and a magnificent location to hold a wedding inspired by you. Whether traditional or one-of-a-kind, ballroom, beach, or garden lawn, intimate or lavish, your ideal wedding is waiting to happen at one of the resort's array of indoor and outdoor spaces. Moreover, a team of experts stand ready to go above and beyond to create a day to cherish using an exquisite selection of services. Choose the Western or Thai wedding package to get started before delving into the many details provided to make your big day truly yours. Each package also comes with complimentary additions such as sparkling wine for all your guests, spa treatments, and a one-night honeymoon stay. See the wedding you've always envisioned brought to life at Hua Hin Marriott Resort and Spa. Find out more by calling 032-904-666 or visit huahinmarriott.com.
The power of dreams makes possible a new reality. The power of knowledge makes possible innovation. The power of good deeds makes possible a better environment and society. The power of Thai people propels us towards success, forever becoming the pride and treasure of Thailand. TTT, sustainable growth for all.
From the Thai North to the capital of Taiwan, EVA's new daily direct Chiang Mai Taipei flight introduces award-winning convenience beyond Bangkok. Fly from the Thai North without the need to connect through Bangkok, straight to the energy of Taipei, with ample time to get Thailand to EVA Air's network of 8 destinations across North America. Book now at worldwideweb.edaair.com. Sharing the world flying together. EDA Air, a Star Alliance member.
From the Public Relations Department of the Royal Thai Government. Advertising inquiries, please email us at radiothailand@outlook.com. Brought to you by Sustainable.
You're listening to the evening news here on Radio Thailand. We broadcast from FM 88 and related stations nationwide. Turning to our proposal headlines. Human rights lawyer told a press freedom event at the United Nations the families of two Reuters reporters imprisoned in Myanmar have asked for a pardon.